As a Bronx native, there's so much I can say about the uniqueness of the borough and what it has to offer. However, for the next week, everyone is able to experience everything that the Bronx has to offer. We're going to celebrate this year's annual Bronx Week celebration, and here, as our guide, none other than the Bronx Borough President, Ruben Diaz Jr. Hola. I was going to start with having us rhyme, but I want to keep viewers here, so maybe we'll save it.
All right.
We'll save it for later. How are you doing?
I'm well. I'm excited. I mean, finally, we're getting out of the pandemic. We've been hit really hard, and we deliberated this a lot, and we felt the best way, even though it's not going to be to the magnitude of years past, is to celebrate Bronx Week. We couldn't do it last year, but we announced it yesterday, and starting from May 8th, through the 16th, we want everyone to come join us, and it'll lead up to the grand crescendo of inducting our Bronx Walk of Famers.
I love this, and you know, and you do actually know this, so it's kind of a rhetorical question, but it's your last Bronx Week as Bronx Borough President. Pour some out for my homies. What will you miss? Tengo mi medalla. I'm pouring out some medalla. What are you going to miss most about this event?
Well, everything. I mean, the fact that it takes a lot of work to put it together, but it's sort of, you know, you make magic and you're able to celebrate everything that's good. For instance, on Monday, we'll be celebrating veterans. We have celebrations for our small businesses in the luncheon. Shout out to Noel Santos. I'm glad that you had her on the show.
Yes.
You know, the Bronx is a resilient borough, one that's full of talent and great resiliency. And if you just give a Bronx boy or Bronx girl the opportunity, they'll go conquer the world. We already have 125 inductees. You celebrated with us 1 year Marisol in 2014 when we had quiz beats and a great class. And so I'm gonna miss the being part or head of the party, but nonetheless, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still a Bronxite. BX for life, baby. You know, I'm still gonna be the Bronx every day of my life for the rest of my life.
Yes, BX for life. I love this. Okay, so yes, I did see 2014. You, me, and Swiss. We got down at Orchard Beach. Tell us about the three people you're going to be honoring and inducting into the Bronx Walk of Fame, which, by the way, is far better than the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Way better, way better. And the Walk of Fame, for those that don't know, is actually the Grand Concourse. And you see all of the inductees' names on it. In the past, we've had folks like KRS-One, Swiss Beats, the late, great Regis Philbin. We've had General Colin Powell inductee, Chaz Palminteri. This year, what we're doing, because I'm hip-hop, Marisol, we're going all hip-hop. The hip-hop started in the 70s, right here in the Boogie Down Bronx, thanks to the DJs. And one of our first celebrity DJs ever is DJ Kid Capri. Kid Capri.
Kid Capri,
so
yeah.
We inducted him this year. Many folks may also remember him from Def Comedy Jam on HBO and so many other major networks. We've also going to induct
the man. Yeah, go ahead.
If it wasn't for him and the Fever, you wouldn't get people like the Fat Boys, LL Cool J. You wouldn't get folks like Fat Joe and others. You know, now folks take a record and the radio stations break it. Back then, if you wanted to break out as an artist, you have to come to 167th Street in Jerome and go to the Fever. And our last individuals, the individual that's inducted is Joe Conzo Jr., who comes from Bronx royalty. His aunt was Evelina Antonetti. His mother is the late, great Lorraine Montenegro. Those are giants in the Puerto Rican and South Bronx community, and politically speaking. But not only is he a veteran and an essential worker, retired essential worker, if it were not for Joe Conzo, we would not have the early images of hip-hop at its infancy. You know, there was no social media, and everyone was partying, and everyone was DJing or rapping. He was the only one who took the time out to actually take photos. And so he is known as, you know, the person who documented the early stages of hip-hop. I love him, and that's our class right there. And then on Sunday, so we're gonna, next week Saturday, not this Saturday, we're gonna induct them and then have an all-out party in Orchard Beach. But we have a limited crowd because of the pandemic. So we want folks to go to ilovethebronx.com and register for this. If not, they're not gonna let the entire general public in.
That's right. No, and I remember when you and I were at the Universal Hip Hop Museum and we saw Joe. I baptized him the original paparazzo of hip hop, because you're right. Without him, we would have none of these beautiful photographs. Okay, so you mentioned the differences this year with all the festivities, but there are two special events. One is the annual health fair. Tell us about that and why it's important.
So we coupling that, and I'm a Bronx father. We want all fathers to be involved in the lives of their children. So we're doing this in conjunction with our initiative, Bronx Fathers Taking Action. And we're going to have a soccer clinic, but there we're going to inform people and give them education and do health screenings on health. We know that the reason why the pandemic hit so many of us so hard was because we need to take better care of ourselves. And we also get vaccinations there.
And speaking of taking great care of ourselves, you're in great shape. We've seen you do some serious push-ups. You know, Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams, he's going to challenge you. Are you going to be doing some push-ups?
Well, I can challenge him, but we're on the same team now since I support him for mayor of the city of New York.
Okay.
And so we're going to challenge all New Yorkers.
All right, fine. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you, and if I can't beat you, I'm going to beat you with burpees or something. Thank you. Or burping. I'm a very good belcher.
You're a good rapper too.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you I'm glad you agree.
MC Ahmad, people call me Milk.
When I'm busting up, feel no guilt. Shut up. I love you. Mwah. Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz. Always a pleasure to see you.
Go to ilovethebronx.com. Help us celebrate everything good about the Boogie Down Bronx. God bless you all.